Hi guys, it's David from Magma, just here to do another video for you on our Mag v3.0 with FX Pro CAlgo. So just going to open up the software here, and in today's video we are going to cover the Hull Moving Average Indicator, which is this one here, or HMA for short. So the Hull Moving Average Indicator identifies market trend and follows it with a curve line that closely reflects the price movement on the chart while smoothing out noise or small candles in the opposite direction of the current trend. So MAG is coded to use this curve line with bullish or bearish arrows that will form on the pivot points on the price chart. This is where trades will open and close. The term bullish, for those that don't know, refers to an upward trend or opinion of the market, where bearish refers to a downward trend or that opinion of the market. So we'll take a look now at the customizable parameters for this indicator in MAG. So as with all of our indicators, you will first have the include indicator parameter. This is a yes or no indicator based on whether you want to include or exclude this from your setup. So below that are the 5 trade signal parameters, which are used to tell MAG which time frame, or TF for short, to look at for opening trades. These can all be the same or a mixture depending on your preference. So again, these are just available in the drop down that we've seen in previous videos, just to give you an example there. The trade signal close parameter down here, again another one that's available in all of our indicators, is there to tell MAG which time frame to look at for closing trades based on this HMA indicator. Again, this can be set to any of the TFs in the drop-down list. So moving down again, the HMA period parameter is the main customizable parameter that links directly to the HMA indicator. The periods are a length of time over which the average price is calculated, and therefore that plots the curve. Smaller numbers being that the curve is closer to the true price or to the candlesticks, and the larger numbers being that the curve is further away, giving a more general view of the trend. We recommend anything in here from 18 to 23 being optimal, depending on time frame and on the pair as well. So as with the other customizable parameters in MAG, this can be optimized for your chosen time frame and pair. Optimization will be covered in a future video, as I've mentioned in the past. So you can go ahead and change that in here. So I might set this one to 19 in this example. So on this chart here, I've got open USD PLN on a 1 hour chart. In order to add the visual indicator, which I'm going to show you now, you would just right click on the chart as we've done in previous videos, go down to indicators and search for it in the search box here. So the name of the indicator we are going to use with HMA or Hull Moving Average is HMA Signals. So if you go ahead and search for that. This is a custom indicator, so you will need to download it from CTDN and install it into your CAlgo, which we have also covered in a previous video with different indicators. You would do this just the same by right-clicking on the price chart and going to indicators, search for the indicator name or the name of the visual indicator, which in this case I've mentioned is HMA Signals. And then you would click on it, it would link you to the website and give you the download link there. I've already done that in this example, so I'm just going to go ahead and search for it, as you might have seen there before, and I get it listed here. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. You'll then get this customizable box where you would fill in the values here to match what you have in MagAlgo. The only one that you really need to be changing is the period as you've set in the MagAlgo down the side there. So I would set that to 19 in this case. The display trend signal indicator and the display arrow signal indicators you will see once we've actually added this to the chart, and the spacing on these can be, or the position on these can be adjusted by adjusting these numbers. So we'll leave this at 50 and 5 for now. We'll press OK, just so you can get the visual representation of this indicator. As you can see, I mentioned the arrows there, bullish and bearish, before. So the red arrows would be a bearish arrow or a bearish entry, as in a sell trade, and the green arrows being a bullish entry or a buy trade. I will go back into the indicator just now just to show you changing those other values, just so you can see what that does. So I don't know if you can see the display trend signal here. This one is currently on bullish HMA, which just means that this in this current period is just after a bullish arrow, which is one of the green buy arrows. So the display position here can be changed 1 to 8 as it says. All this will do is change the position of this wording here, just so it's more visible for you. Again, this just depends on your preference. I'm going to go ahead and leave that on 5 because it doesn't need to be in the way of the price. The arrow spacing from the line again can be customized in terms of how far away or how close to the candlesticks you'd like those arrows to display themselves. This doesn't really make any difference to when the trade will enter, it's more just for your own visual preference. So if we change that to 5, that means the arrows are very, very close to the candlesticks. Or if we change it to 100, that means that they are a little bit further away from the candlesticks, just to make them a bit easier to view. So I'm just going to go ahead and press OK on that one, just to confirm those settings. Now that we have done that part, I will finally touch on the allow open and close parameters at the bottom of this indicator. These are the same in all of our indicators and will be mentioned in other videos also. So if this is not the first video you've watched, they are also mentioned in the other indicators videos as well. These can be simply set to yes or no based on whether you want MAG to use this indicator to open and or close trades. You can use a mixture of yes and no here based on your preference. That's these options here. That's everything for this video. Hopefully you now all have an understanding of the Hull Moving Average Indicator, or HMA, and how to set it up. Give this video a like if it has helped you out, and subscribe for all of our other videos. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.